Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Throwing to start here is Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
What?
The guy's man complete.
Oh, no.
Where the big fella go?
Huh?
All the way in for a
How's that open?
touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 76 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. The two are going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Prescott. Cook's full extension. It's complete. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. Looking for Cook's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Getting home that time to Marvian Overshown. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Brought down on the play by Deron Bland.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Play action, now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because The offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown.
There's no way no tight end doing
the
it.
Dolphins have regained the lead. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here.
There's no way a tight end is doing it. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. This game at all.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
46. Yeah! Here we go! Right there! We're going to 54. Why is
The Cowboys will go. Prescott work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And running with power here. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, 63 yards. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Tua on fourth down. That is caught.
Bro, how's that open? How is that open?
Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Eric Kendricks. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Tua. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Bro, come on.
Have another first down here as the tackle's made.
What are you doing?
35. These two teams all tied after one. It's
What is
Dolphins
camera
football
angles?
here as we
Ridiculous.
begin
What
the
is
second
the camera
quarter.
doing?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the tackle for loss goes to Eric Kendricks.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Eric Kendricks able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Prescott to throw on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down. Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
But what are you doing?
Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
So trash, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right, take. 20, take.
Prescott now. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, get that legal contact, man.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To the air again, Prescott.
What?
Got his 3rd interception. Picked up by
Bro, this game.
And the Dolphins
What's going on with this game now?
Here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over.
It's wide open. What's going on?
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play, and just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3.
And it's
2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his touch.
Are you
That's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Bro.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Tua going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
How was that open?
Going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. A hit as as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Dolphins.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
That's a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. The Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that
play,
nerf
the speed.
Focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. Looking for Elliott, and he's got the catch on the crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Prescott from the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now Prescott. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's second and a couple. A handoff running left is Mostert. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
How's that not a
pick? He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They hand it off to Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's Mostert. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. It's a run with Mostert. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
47. It's 47.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
right, so the Cowboys will go for two here.
Yeah, here we go. We got 47.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world up to the challenge.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert,
the speed,
a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. It's a run with Mostert. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Now Prescott.
Bro, get out of here with that dumbness, man.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. Prescott to throw it. And his throw's going to be in.
Oh, boy.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Prescott. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. And this ball is caught by Wynn. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen